Well, good morning, Family Church. Well, here we are on day 3 of our fast, and I pray that you are already hearing clearly from God as He's speaking into your life over this period of 2 weeks of just setting aside time to pray and to fast, removing some stuff from our lives, be it food, be it social media, be it anything that creates noise in the soul of who we are, removing those things in order to draw closer to God and hear His voice more clearly. Well, I've got a couple of verses, but I just want to encourage you on this journey that you're on day 3, of course, of our corporate fast. And they're taken from Isaiah chapter 40. I've been hearing from God very clearly on these verses for my life personally over the last couple of weeks. And I shared this with the Havant congregation 2 Sundays ago. But I really feel God again reinforcing these verses for my life over our fast. And I want to just share these with you. They're Isaiah chapter 40, verse 28 to 31. And this is what it says. Do you not know? Have you not heard? The everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, does not become tired or grow weary. There is no searching of His understanding. This is a God that we are praying to as we're pulling away from natural things to seek His face more. This is a God that we're praying to, the God who has no limits, the God who put the stars into space and knows each of them by name. Then it says this, He gives strength to the weary, and to him who has no might, He increases their power. He gives strength to the weary. Other translations say He gives strength to the weak. And maybe over the first 2 days of fasting, you're in a place where naturally, if you're fasting food, naturally your body feels a little bit weak, you feel a little bit tired, you feel headachy, all these things that make you feel a little bit weak, a little bit weary in the natural sense of who you are. I believe that as we may be weary for a moment physically, God is going to strengthen us spiritually. Just as Pastor Andy spoke a couple of days ago about feasting in a time of fasting, I believe that God is going to strengthen us even though we may for a moment feel physically weary and a little bit weaker than normal. Verse 31 says this, those who wait upon the Lord, those who trust in the Lord. The Amplified says, those who expect, look for and hope in Him will renew their power and gain new strength. That's what I'm believing for each of us, that as we look to God over these 2 weeks, as we say, God, I trust in you. God, I'm pulling away from some natural things to declare my hope is in you, my trust is in you, my expectation is in you. I'm looking to you. You know, Hebrews chapter 11 says that God is a rewarder, not of those who just sit around in church and go through the motions. God loves them, God's for them, but who is He the rewarder of? God is a rewarder of those who diligently seek Him, who go after Him with everything that they are and everything that they have. So I want to encourage you over these next 2 weeks, we're 3 days in, you're doing well, keep going. Even though you may be physically weary, physically tired, I believe that as we choose to continue in this way, as we choose to give something up of ourselves in order to seek God more, He will renew our strength. And as a result, we will run and not grow weary. We will walk and not faint. We will soar like the wings of an eagle. Soar above situations, soar above circumstances, soar above addictions that maybe have held you back over many weeks, months and years. I'm believing that as a result of this fast, we will be in a place where we know what it is to soar, when we know what it is to run and not grow weary, when we know what it is to walk and not faint. So carry on in what you're doing. Choose not just to fast, but also to pray, to diligently seek after God, knowing that He is a rewarder of those who do exactly that. And He will give you those promises and the fulfillment of those promises as a result of what we're choosing to do. God bless you all.